Good morning, First Baptist Church of Gun Barrel City. My name is Jared Wellman, and I am the pastor of Tate Springs Baptist Church in Arlington. And I understand that you're having a homecoming, and Pastor Sean has asked some of us to share a video, and I'm just super happy to do that, to share with you how much I love your church and how special it has been to me and still is over the years. First Baptist Church, Gun Barrel, is the place where I met Jesus. I remember sitting there on one of the front pews one Sunday morning, and Pastor Booney was preaching from the Old Testament, from Chronicles, and he was talking about that little phrase, if my people humble themselves. And he was talking about what it means to be one of God's people. At the time, I was struggling with that question. I knew a lot about Jesus. I knew a lot about the Bible. And at some point, I started to realize that my salvation was based on all the things that I could do for God and thought that I was doing for God, rather than all the things that He had done for me. And so by the end of that sermon, I ran to that altar and I bent my knee and I prayed. And I remember at the time, the student minister, Denny Garina, came and put his arm around me, and we prayed together. And I prayed to receive Christ, and my life has never been the same. Some weeks later, I was baptized there in the church, and then at that same altar, I was called into the ministry. And then at that same altar, it was so special to me that I took my wife, my now wife, Amanda, there and got down on a knee and asked her to marry me at that altar. And then a few months later, we were married at that altar. And so Gun Barrel, First Baptist Church, is such a special place to me. And I am just so thrilled at what the Lord is doing there. Pastor Sean and I are friends. I actually had the privilege of being at least one of the ones who recommended him to you when you were searching for a pastor. And so I love your church. I'm so thankful for your church, for what it's been, what it is, and even what it's going to be. So happy homecoming. May the Lord bless you and keep you, and may He make His face shine upon you, be gracious to you, and may His countenance be upon you and give you peace.